There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots or just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love. All of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this 9 January 2023 in the year of the dumpster fire. I'm your host, and on the comms with me in the gunner seat I have my man Shipwreck. You got cold feet? You gonna talk? Shipwreck? You there?
Oh yeah, that was my cue.
Oh, so now you break up my balls about forgetting, and then you just drop the ball. Way to go. Yeah. Thanks. Oh man, so how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend?
Yeah.
Blast, man. It's a blast. Always have a blast. Family doing fun stuff.
That'll work.
Sometimes
Yeah, we got the
go over the border and have a good time.
That's what I'm talking. Oh, we got a Army recruiter from Arizona. What up? Oh yeah, what up? How you doing? How you doing, U.S. Army recruiter from Arizona, Chrissy Lynn Cat Lady? Alrighty then. What is going on? Yeah, I had a chill weekend too. It was pretty chill. Just one of those weekends, man. You know, just gotta chill and all that. Right now, did you pick your Mega Billions lotto ticket? Yet?
Is it millions or billions?
It's 1 point something billion, a billion. I'm not gonna say that if I win the lot or the Mega Billions millions, I'm gonna talk about it, but there will be signs. You know that comment, that internet meme.
I might have to get off the radio and go get me a ticket. Man.
Yeah, what? Yeah, man. I don't even know when the drawing is. I just make sure I secured it. Go Frogs. Okay, whatever that means. I guess it's some big game going on tonight or something like that. Is that what's going on? Something. Yeah, exactly that. PZ. You would never fucking hear from me again. You know, actually, I would be like hiding in plain sight if I were to win the Mega Millions 1 point something billion. I'd go and pay everybody's fucking layaway shit off at Walmart. I'd go to the local schools around my area and pay all the kids lunch, so that way they didn't have to pay anymore for the whole year. And
you wouldn't buy a business?
I would freaking I'd go and do the Make-A-Wish shit, but I would kind of like be low key about it. I'd do some stuff. Is the drawing today? I don't know when the drawing is. All I know is that's 1 point something billion dollar. I guess.
Who thinks it's Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday? Okay.
Well,
You could buy them online too. I didn't know that. Well, shit. There you go.
I don't know if I trust the online thing.
Yeah, man, it's hard to trust. I guess in some states you can buy them with your debit card. That's like scary shit, dude. It's like at least
really?
Yeah, you can buy them from I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence with that. I don't mind spending, a little splurge here and there, $20 here and there for some lotto tickets. But I don't know, man. Using your debit card, I think it opens a person up to like, I don't want to say it, an addiction. There's some individuals that really abuse it. Does that make sense?
Very true.
So
I thought you had to buy lottery tickets with cash.
That's what I'm saying. Some states, Brevard County mugshot says that strippers don't mind when you use a debit card. That's right. That's because of lap dance. That's because of lap.
Where do you swipe it?
Would you let me say the line? That's why I said a lap dance is always better when the stripper is crying. What were you going to say now?
No, I was just trying to figure out where you swipe it on the.
Oh, where do you swipe? Where do you swipe it on the stripper?
For the deposit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Does she have like a coin belt on her, around her, and she just slides it? Debit cards are considered exchange. Even Texas, you could use debit, and Montana. See, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I know. That's, to me, it's kind of like, but hey, whatever. Just hit the ATM right next to the register. Yeah, exactly. Throw some cash out. Yeah, people are already checking in on your shit to see how much you're spending. But yeah, so what else? What else we have? I know Kaz and Pookie talked about this last week about the shit show in Congress. It took like fucking 15 votes to get the Speaker of the House. Oh, thanks, CQ.
I lost count after 13.
Yeah, dude. You saw the Speaker, and there was almost some fisticuffs in there. I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, who was that?
If you
that
ever
came down,
if you ever restrain me, bros, guys and gals, all that stuff, and we're getting 15 times the charm, just like my divorces. Hey, look, if we're out in the town and we're going out and doing shit and hanging out with the bros and we're getting a couple of drinks and or we're going to the club, and you feel like you need to restrain me by my face, I got an issue with that.
what happened to the Master of Arms during that situation is my question.
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a real good question. That is a real good question.
Isn't that their job? To make sure no one's dropping those fists?
I don't know. All I know is that all the back and forth between the Congress members, between Lauren Boebert and who else? And what was that? Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz.
From Florida.
Yeah, from Florida. I mean, let me pop a window cap in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and you guys will know what I mean once I see this. And you're gonna be like, "Damn."
Do you think he may be making a splash because he wants to run for president one day?
Who, Gaetz?
Yeah.
Hey, hang on. Now look, I'm gonna tell you what. If there's fisticuffs to be had, don't grab that, dude. I will kick your ass for grabbing me like that. I will even just turn my attention off.
Who grabbed him like that?
Yeah, I think the face restraint was an attempt to cover his mouth. He was dropping bombs and making threats. Ooh, you think so? Eric in the chats. Man, I don't know, man. I think his hair fall out too? He had like he's got a pretty decent, looks like he's got a rug right there, but man, I've I don't know. I've been restrained from fisticuffs before, and it's usually just an arm restraint because they knew that I was quick on my hands. But grabbing my mouth like that, man, bro, look at that, face. I think his hair did fall off or something like that, or I don't know.
UFC in the chamber.
So, anyways, I started blasting. That's what Kaz says. Yeah, dude. Don't restrain me like that. Don't tase me, bro. Don't freaking grab me like that. So, and it's like 15 freaking votes to do this. We finally get Kevin McCarthy, represented out of Bakersfield, California. I didn't even know he was from Bakersfield. I mean, I knew he was from California, but Bakersfield? Holy shit.
California. That's all that you had to say.
Yeah, it's California.
All right.
Yeah. Mariana said he forgot to wash his hands, turd. I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. So what if he was like the opposing guy and you just went to the bathroom and decided to restrain him like that? Grabbing somebody's face with all you bathroom, cooties and stuff.
You never know where the hands have been. So
that's right, man. That's what I'm saying. You never know. So I gotta watch them shits. But yeah, anyways. So it was like 15 freaking votes throughout the I think I saw somebody joke about that this is like the first time we've seen Congress work 4 days in a row. I think it was like the Babylon Bee that said that. But yeah, exactly that, Breedy. I have no touchy. No, this is going to be a new Corona strain. There's going to be a new strain of Corona because exactly. Can we say Corona now without getting zapped or muxed? But yeah, so Speaker McCarthy is now the Speaker of the House, and it wasn't before the like the gavel was given up that it was a Hakeem Jeffries that was given this long. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Are you talking about Dan Crenshaw? Not Kershaw. Dan Crenshaw, the one-eyed, pink-eyed. What are you talking about? See, yeah, exactly. You guys in the chats are fucking savage. That's what I'm talking about. You guys aren't following. If you're on Twitter and you're just listening to us, you're not going to get no action there because you're not going to hardly see any chat action because that program has been taken off. It used to be Periscope that you could see the chats and comment and stuff like that. But if you go to Facebooks, you go to the Facebooks on WTF Moments and US Army WTF. Wait, yeah. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page and Twitch and YouTube. You can see all the chats and I can see ya. Grabbing, Cyclops exactly. I can see all your chats. But anyway, so 15 votes later, we finally have a Speaker of the House. And of course, everybody and their mother on all sides of the news were discussing, especially like on Fox News and CNN. I'm going to tell you what, Fox News, those motherfuckers were just like hammering. I can see you. Yeah, Mariana, I can see you. He was just hammering Lauren Boebert, which I'm gonna be honest with you. She annoys the fuck out of me. But kind of like seeing I'll be honest with you. I would like support Lauren Boebert going after or making Sean Hannity feel uncomfortable because that dude just fucking whines so fucking much, and he's So Hannity is like, pff, and that motherfucker shady as it is, trying to push that fucking agenda and was trying to tell her on air. I feels like I'm talking to a liberal. It sounds like a liberal ass man. Shit, man.
I can't stand his voice. Sorry.
I always feel so protected in the WTF chats. Well, I appreciate it. We try to ensure. No, I didn't. That did not happen. Stop spreading rumors. She's not my type. Spreading all that drama about Lauren Boebert. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so anytime she was giving Sean Hannity some shit, I fucking love that. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. That was awesome. That whole, again, it's in my nature. It's in my, like I said, the sun, cleavage, dumpster fires, train wrecks, shit you're not supposed to look at. I like that shit. That's the game that I played. I kind of enjoy the political back and forth. Seeing fucking Sean Hannity cringe for 4 fucking years was glorious. Or for 4 years, for 4 days. I'm sorry. I feel like it was 4 years. It was awesome.
4 days of work.
Yeah, 4 days of work, exactly. But anyways, yeah, it was pretty funny. So 15 votes later, we now have a Speaker of the House, and we now have the Kevin McCarthy, which I have no idea what the hell he's going to do. I'll be honest with you. The politicians on the left and the right are fucking trash. They either want you to go a specific all the way or specific another way, and that's it. So I'll say it. That's my politically. I guess you could say we're politically homeless. I'm politically homeless right now.
You're politically homeless.
I guess I am. I'm totally politically homeless.
I think it's interesting how that played out, though.
How's that?
But the whole voting system, and then I think it's an eye opener for some of the younger groups out there of actually how the House really works. It brought to their attention because my boy and I were talking about it. He's like, Dad, I didn't realize the House, that's how it actually breaks down. You got the Rules Committee and all that. I didn't know all of that. So he's just like, I thought they vote and someone gets the House and they just sit there and hit the gavel. And he understands the 3 branches, of course, but he didn't actually know the nuts and the bolts to the House per se. So
it's okay. You guys,
it was an eye opener for the younger generation.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you guys could drag the politicians in the comments. I don't care. I have no fear. I'll be more than happy to say it. Lauren Oprah Boebert blinks with her eyes 1,000 times per second. I love it. Keep the comments. I'll say it. I don't care. Post them comments. As long as you don't
I'm gonna
get
post a comment so you can say it.
as long as hey, look, as long as it's not zucked, and you post a comment, I'll say it, then ask you why. But I voted once in my life and never again. Well, then, I mean, you can't really say anything if you don't vote. Or vote again. I can't wait to vote more than once. Oh, man. So that happened. That's all said and done. And now we're going to see what these politicians are now going to be throwing across the American people. You played the Trump card? Oh, okay. No pun intended, right? You played the Trump card? I know I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, team. Don't know what to say. Don't know what the family's gonna. Don't know what the family's gonna be. Family life is gonna be like under this new. Not voting is technically voting. Oh, good one, Pookie. I'm gonna start the my own political party, the Pineappleless Pizza Party of Excellence. Then I'm voting you out, Heath. What's wrong with having pineapples on pizza? Pineapple, pepperoni, and jalapenos. Everybody knows that's how you eat pizza. This debate will not stand. I will not sit here.
I have my own opinion on that, and I'm just gonna shut up about it.
I will not sit here and watch you write this heresy on the timeline. Pineapple absolutely does belong on pizza.
I'll have to agree to disagree with you on that one.
That's okay. You can disagree. I'll say that's heresy. Heresy.
Doesn't it make your pizza soggy though? The juices from the pineapple.
The juices.
Out of curiosity.
The juices from the pineapple? No, it tastes fucking good. Jalapenos, yeah, pineapple, jalapenos, bacon. No. What's wrong with that? All this hate speech against pineapple on pizza must stop. It's hate speech. Can I say that? It's hate speech. Everyone says everything's hate speech now. Let me see. What was the other thing we were talking about?
You gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt with pineapples on it too? For your pineapple pizza?
Oh, I don't know about that. Apparently, if you wear a Hawaiian shirt, you'd be considered to be a boogaloonie bigot, or a boogaloonie hoobalooly bloogaloonie. You can't wear a Hawaiian t-shirt now because people will think you're some sort of insurrectionist.
So I can't go to Hawaii no more?
You can't. It's like you get it now because people now want to make a tag for the boogie. People are still looking for that fucking boogeyman. I just saw my mid-month LES today, and BAS and BA went up 4%. It was 500. Well, congratulations. Congratulations on that. So my retirees get retirees get LESs too. That will sort of kind of LESs. So I saw that chunk of change. Not bad. Not bad. Chunk of change. Yeah, you get an LES. Yeah, when you retire, you get an LES. It's like an LES. They call it a RAS, a retirement, something letter or something like that. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to make sure that it comes in every month, so it's good to go. But no Army news, no, because this is Monday. But we will say this: there have been a considerable police presence on Fort Bragg. You want to know why?
It's going to be good.
We're gonna talk about this, of course, during Sergeant's time with a little bit more in depth. Yeah, exactly. Say it in so. Yeah, back on Bragg. Back at Bragg. I'll just go ahead and post a slide here, or post this news release from the United States Special Operations Command. The U.S. Special Operations Command is aware of allegations of illegal drug involvement made against several soldiers assigned to the U.S. Army Special Operations Command on Fort Bragg last week. Back at Bragg. While Army Criminal Investigation Division's investigation is ongoing, it would be inappropriate to discuss the investigation status. All soldiers have a right to due process, including the presumption of innocence under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Right, because you just can't go on Twitter or Facebook or Reddit or Instagram and start fucking posting accusations, right?
I can't?
You can't? No, you can't. Illegal activity by any member of the Special Operations Forces community undermines everything we stand for. As for an organization, every SOF member is expected to adhere to the SOF values: honor, courage, excellence, creativity, and respect. These aren't mere words. They represent the expectations of our nation that we have met in the most trying circumstances again and again. As a professional and disciplined force, we are committed to addressing harmful behaviors that affect our people, and our most important asset in upholding the high standards of conduct displayed by the vast majority of SOF members every day.
I'm sure it's probably blown out of proportion.
You think it's blown out of proportion? You talking about possibility of human trafficking blown out of proportion? You think, you think the connection of, some, again, I'll talk about this on Thursday for Sergeant's time, so everybody can sit there.
Sometimes DOD blows a lot of stuff out of proportion.
I don't know, man. Human trafficking?
Human trafficking is wrong, yes, overall, but they're probably blown out in the water. And why'd you come down to that? Some officer, a flight officer or something, was bringing someone back that they fell in love with on a plane or a chopper, and it's blown out of proportion.
You're tad bit a little bit specific there, but okay. I know this is the Manchester Monster. I blame it's the witch. It's the witch of Camp McCall. That's what it is on the LANAP course. The Army Special Operations Command stated that the U.S. Army Special Operations Command is aware of the allegations of drug involvement from soldiers assigned to USASOC units on Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg. USASOC Public Affairs Officer Lieutenant Colonel Mike Burns said in a statement, which we'll be talking about again on Thursday. So it's kind of sources have told U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio that this has affected every command within USASOC. Every command in USASOC. Their Special Forces Command, John F. Kennedy Special Warfare Center and School, Special Forces Group, some other Special Operations Spicy units as well. Again, more details on Sergeant's time. Just giving you a little preview there of, Fort Liberty. Whew. Yeah, really, Fort Liberty. They should have called it Fort Ridgeway or Gavin. We talking about the drugs like it's new? No, man, come on. You make it. Yeah, it's like any other installation. Say like any other installation. It's not new. We're just talking about people. It's new that people got caught. That's what's new. People got caught. That's the story. Holy shit, people got caught on Fort Bragg. Everybody knows about that, right? Everybody knows that major installations have somewhat of a little bit of drug issues and stuff like that, but it's always catching. You always hear the rumor. Exactly, that inserts shock face. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah. Yes, I'm Bragg. So what's the I just figured that was the yeah, exactly. I see you, Josiah. Back at Liberty. So there you go. It's inappropriate at this time to engage in conversations at this time about the allegations of excellence. It's inappropriate to talk about. It's almost like everybody knew. It's almost like fucking housing. So you got drugs in your. I wonder how that happened. I wonder how they got busted. What kind of
major sting operation, maybe?
Yeah, or something. No, for a fact, man. Once you start squeezing people, they all start talking. Instead of saying, I want to talk to my lawyer. No poly, no waiver, no statement. Remember, shut the fuck up Friday? You shut the fuck up, you know the script? Yada yada. So that's the deal that's happening. The big news on Fort Bragg. The big drug bust. Everyone's freaking out. Oh no. How could this have happened? It's okay. Ooh, buddy. All right. Anyways, so enough about the brags. What's the what was that next one? What was that next story in the hopper that we're going to talk about? There was one story in here.
Possible house raids?
No, did you hear about Brazil?
I heard something happened. I reached out to some of my contacts and they're like, oh, it was nothing.
It was nothing?
So, that's what they said in their opinion. It was nothing.
Did you just say it was? Did you say it was just nothing?
That's what they said. My contacts out in Brazil, some friends I know, they're like, oh, it's nothing. It's just people doing what we do here in the U.S.
Just people just doing the same thing. People wanted to express some freedom. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, just like what our house just did.
Hey,
that's exactly what their words were. This is what the house just did.
Yeah, it's just whatever. I got sent a meme. I got sent a couple memes because this is obviously we're close to the anniversary of January 6th and the storming and the riot of the Capitol. And yeah, exactly. Everyone's saying it was definitely not an insurrection. Exactly. When we talk about January 6th and we're talking about Brazil. Somebody sent me a meme. Thought it was pretty fucking funny. And about the goings on in Brazil. I thought it was funny. Just got a picture of the feds right there. The Fed guys sitting right there around their little thing. So let me see. There's another meme that I got. Let me grab this one right here.
No mega flags?
No, I'm just laughing at the memes. Some people's like, hey, you talk about this? Yeah, here's some memes. I just think it's fucking funny about the meme. So this right here, we need to go to the Capitol. And that face, I think is that dude named
Oh yeah,
that dude. What's his name? What the fuck's his name that everyone keeps talking about? Who was at the Capitol? Who was during January 5th and 6th was talking about we need to go to the Capitol. Going to the what was his name? Epps, right? What was his name? Like Epps or some shit like that.
He's the guy that sat down in the Speaker of the House seat.
No, that's not him. That's somebody else. Ray Epps. Yeah, that's what his name is. Ray Epps. Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, that guy. I was just looking at his outfit and was thinking of the other guy.
Yeah. And then hang on, let me pull up another meme. So you guys, I appreciate you guys sending me the memes, but all right, cool. And then that FBI dude. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, here's another meme somebody sent me. It's the picture of that dude with the horns and the other dude with the horns in Brazil, the Brazil version of that version.
That's funny.
That is funny. All right, we'll see what's another one here. Here's so here's the here's another version right here. There we go. Dude, that dude with the horns, not the guy with the Indian headdress, but the guy with the horns in the bottom picture. He's got that. Oh, dude, it's fucking punk ass punch in the face look, man. I'll say it, punk ass bitch. Let's see what other memeage. Here's another one. This is I'm just here's another meme right here. Just a coincidence. Oh man. I think it's funny.
It is. Everyone wants to be like the U.S.
Well, what pisses me off is everyone says like, we exported this. This is something that we exported. And I'm thinking, we export insurrections. We export this type of uprising. And I'm thinking, hey, Do y'all like?
No.
Did y'all like forget? Yeah, did y'all like forget like fucking Central South America during the '80s and the CIA stuff? Did y'all forget like I don't know, other countries? Did you forget about the Arab Spring? Did you kind of forget about that stuff? I mean, that's kind of like, that's kind of like some, you know, that's exporting it too. Blame your government to who has exported that type of activity. Nobody wants to admit it, of course. Because it all. Yep, and there's a, you know, fucking yeah. So what was that? Jim Jones. Yeah, old folks already watched this movie. Yeah, some of the old folks, yeah, saying like this. What do you think we did in the fucking 80s when we talked about the exporting? We're exporting this now. We're the exporter of extremism. Now we're the exporter of insurrections. It's like Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's getting kind of dumb. The narrative, it's actually getting kind of, the reason why people are just fucking like getting tired of hearing about it is because everyone's clutching their pearls about it all the time. Everything's a new emergency. Everything, unless you got fucking proof, like legit documents, phone calls, and bank statements and stuff like that, you're just talking out of your ass. You're talking out of your ass. This is W here. It's insane, man.
All politicians talk out of their ass.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Well, most of it, and what's funny is that most of it, like retired military people, or just pundits and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, bro, you're not even playing in some of these fucking places. You didn't even begin with the, you know. So I just laugh. I laugh about that stuff when they fucking say we're exporting insurrectionists. You want to go back to some of the clandestine operations that we've done back in the day, and I'll tell you what we've exported. Woo, buddy.
Historical events.
Well, I mean, we could talk about historical events like that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll say it. The U.S. has supported, you know, those types of events.
And much more.
And much more. I thought we exported these Hellfire missiles that have ninja swords that come out the sides to kill Soleimani. So I thought we did that. So, anyways,
and train many groups out there.
We train a lot of groups. That's what I'm saying. We train a lot of groups that other people like. I don't know, and we kind of like.
Could we be the biggest arms dealer?
I think we can. I think we are.
Think we qualify for that?
I think we are. I think we were one of the largest arms dealers in the world. Come on, you saw that movie Lord of War? Remember that movie with Nicolas Cage when he played that freaking Russian fucking arms dealer that we just released? There's another news that somebody sent me, and I'm looking at it right now. Just so we don't talk about that.
Has she even started playing basketball again since she's back?
Who, Brittany Griner? I don't know. I think from some sources have said that I think she's still kind of rehabbing. She's like trying to get because after somebody has been captured or detained or something like that, like what they do with our POWs is they send them to the hospital and they get evaluated and stuff like that.
And debrief and
all that stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if she's gonna be back playing basketball, but I do know that she's back in the States. She's I think at Fort Sam, and she's just doing her thing. Or she's just like I don't know. She's not. I'm pretty sure she'll give a press release or something like that later in the future. Iron Contra, yeah, exactly, man. Iron Contra. So, have you been keeping up with the Twitter files? Any new Twitter files come out?
I haven't even looked this week, to be honest.
Yeah, same. It's almost been
last week.
It's almost been like what? Has it been a minute? Because I think
he was talking about releasing Fauci later on. But...
Well, he was talking about there was one. Yeah, correct. Somebody just sent me a DM today. There was one released Pfizer board member Scott Gottlieb secretly passed. Yeah, so the new Twitter files are out. August 2021, Gottlieb told Todd Boyle, senior manager at Twitter's public policy department, in a tweet claiming incorrectly that natural immunity was superior to vaccine immunity was corrosive and it might go viral. Twitter put out a misleading tag on the tweet, preventing it from being shared. Gottlieb then went after the tweet about COVID's low. Yeah, so the newest drop of Twitter files are out.
The ones from the 3rd?
Yeah. No, it's from the 9th. It's like today, like 6 hours ago. It was like about 6 hours ago. It was released. So, and of course, everybody who's what trips me out about these Twitter files is that these are coming from the fucking sources that everyone else was saying, no, that's not true, and these are the experts, and it's the experts that got caught with their pants down posting this shit today, or I'm sorry, that went out today of the leaks and stuff. It's kind of fucking funny.
No such thing happened. It's all conspiracy. You're lying.
Yeah, exactly. It's a conspiracy theory. You're lying. You're just trying to be anti-vax. The military's already got the fucking, and I'm talking about that on Sergeant's time, about the vax mandate has been removed from the military, unless you're in the Guard or the Reserve or some shit like that. But
there's gonna be a lot of people coming back.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, Pooks. I'm looking at it right now. Which, again, to me is like, man.
He's sitting on tons of juicy stuff.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
Not releasing. I'm sure it's just snippets. Imagine all the other stuff he's not putting out.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. He's got, man, can you imagine how many deets he's posted? And what I like about it the most is that it's frustrating people to not have it seen, and immediately there are individuals rallying around that information that they don't want released. And I just think it's fucking funny. It's like you really are gonna try to get mad at some of these things that come out.
They can't do nothing to him. He has so much dirt on everyone now.
Yeah, exactly. Now I want Elon. Hey, look, Elon. Because I get harassed on Twitter all the fucking time. Let me go ahead and put this up right here. That's what he said about. It's clear natural immunity is superior by a lot, but there's no science for vax proof if no person prior. So look at this shit. Read that stuff for yourself. There's people that hinged their entire lives and career. This was their moment to shine.
Yep.
Their moment to shine. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that, David, after the break. Yeah. We're going to talk about that part. Some of these individuals have made their entire lives specifically on Twitter. Again, get yourself a fucking Twitter account. It is fucking fascinating to see the individuals that just die and ride by that thing. It's part of my gig to look at all social media accounts anyway. So for me, I just find it fucking fascinating. Fascinating that individuals would hinge their entire lives on this thing that I guarantee it, if you ganked everyone's Twitter accounts, imagine what would happen if everyone's Twitter, like right now, everyone's Twitter accounts were to go. Authors even said, even when Elon was going through all the stuff and purging and reopening stuff, there were journalists and pundits and authors and all that were saying, you can't do this. Do you realize how much Twitter, if you do this, Twitter, people make money off of Twitter. And wait a minute, this is up. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think DM should, I think if you get reported for something like that and it doesn't go through, I think Twitter should automatically tweet like the tweet reports of people who get reported on shit that's not true. So if somebody says this person said this and this person did that and they report it, then you get notified and then an automatic tweet happens. Hey, so-and-so reported this about you and it's fake. And here's what this person said. This person, I think it's time to go Thunderdome. I think it's time to go ahead and just light it up. They are charging $8 a month to have a Twitter account. Yes, and if you're on the app, yes, it's $11. If it's a browser, I think it's, well, I don't know. Let me open up the station Twitter. Let me see. Let's open the station Twitter right now. All right, yeah. We'll open up the station Twitter. There you go.
I don't pay for Twitter.
What's that?
I don't pay for Twitter.
No, here you go. Blue. There you go. There you go. $8 if you do it on the browser. You don't have to pay for Twitter. It's free. But if you want the exclusiveness of the Twitters, rockets, to put your replies and mentions to the top of the search, see half the ads. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about right here, is the freaking post longer videos. You'll be able to post longer video, get early access to stuff. You can edit the tweet, NFT profile picture, 1080p uploads, full HD video. And you get the fancy mark. Right there. You see in the bottom right there, right where the cursor's at? $8 for the browser. This is the browser. If you have an iPhone, then it's $11 through the app, through Apple Pay. So,
A limited time offer.
Limited time offer only.
It's going to go up?
Well, I don't know. Fuck, man. I don't have the blue check. I'm paranoid like that. What's up, Jimmy? Oh, you dreamy too, baby. You dreamy too. Woo, woo, woo. Jimmy's dreamy too. What's up, man? So yeah, so that's $8 on the browser, $11 on the app, and you have to use Apple Pay on the app, and of course that means you cannot have the Apple Store tax is what people are talking. Exactly, Pooks. Exactly. So I'm already seeing all the fucking comments about this guys that got busted at fucking the SF guys that got busted, and all the little fucking piddly ass fucking comments about what needs to happen. Hey, how about you police your own fucking branch before you start talking about special forces and special operations? God, man. Elon is trying to get some of that $44 billion back. I think he'll get it back. But at any rate,
he'll get more than that.
Yeah, it was because of no psyche valves. That's right, exactly. The special operations community probably has the most heaviest amount of psych evaluations, to include post-traumatic stress, and I mean the most heaviest freaking psych evals. But yet every time you see somebody fucking up when it comes to spies and shit like that, like they just released an intel person, somebody who worked for the DIA. Did you know that there's a lot of more? I can guarantee it. I'll even bet you a 6-pack of Tecate or Modelo, fucking chiladas. I guarantee it. The intel community does more spying, treasonous bullshit than any member of SOF. There needs to be some stats done up. We need to see some slides. I need to see some percentages of personnel within the special operations community and within the intelligence community to see who has had the most unhinged, treasonous spy bullshit ever. And I guarantee it, the intel community is going to be fucking higher than that. They need to get psyche valves. Yeah, I saw that comment right there. They need to get psyche valves. They do have cool coins, yeah. They have the achy breaky heart. Oh no, it was the Giki Kai or something. The Giki Kai Pakai motherfucking. I always laugh every time I see someone when something happens. See, that's the thing. At least in soft, when we fuck up good. But this percentage is not that much. The percentages aren't that fucking much. Yeah, go big or go home. But I guarantee it, the intel community, man, woo! Oh, lordy. There's even an IQ test. Exactly. Ranger said psyche valves. Hell, we're all fucking psychopaths, sociopaths, and psychopaths. Yeah, exactly. How many intel people who accidentally dropped a wild car search? Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's fucking hilarious every time.
Doesn't Intel do more background checks too?
No, actually, that's the thing. That's the
Really?
thing. The Intel community just does background background checks only for specific, like, unless it's a poly, then it goes back. But it's just for a clearance. They
Right.
go back, a few years, and then talk to your family members, they talk to your friends, anybody you rely on your SF-86, and that's it. It's just a clearance to say yep, and then they do a fucking check. Bam, that's it.
I thought they
Dude, I've seen it.
renew the clearances more often. Like,
Nah, they don't. What you're talking about, the periodic reinvestigation, is that's when your time is up within a specific amount that a top secret clearance or what. Yeah. Nah. Nope.
they don't get it more than
No, they don't.
Wow.
They don't. No, they don't do anything further. I come back from a deployment, and the next thing you know, they want to talk about how I feel, or how was that. Just make sure that when you go out, what are you planning on doing when you get back? One time, I told some debriefing stuff, and I said, "What are you planning on doing?" I said, "I'm going to Vegas." What? Because the first thing they said was like, some individuals, when they come back, they have a lot of pent-up anger, and there might be some things that have happened in your deployment that you may not understand, or your friends or your teammates have gone through, and you may not understand that either. So just make sure you don't do any excessive things and kind of take a step back. I'm thinking in my head, me and my little brother were just planning on fucking going to freaking Vegas. Like all we fucking did, dude, as soon as I got back from a deployment, we got back from Iraq actually, and I was like, me and my brother were just planning, hookers and blow. Okay, I was still in, so obviously there was no blow, but there was debauchery planned.
You went and dropped the load though.
There was some debauchery planned. There were some strip clubs. There was Vegas, and I kept that in the back of my head. I didn't want to say that. I'm like, okay, maybe we won't get asked. And it was a team, kind of like a little team thing session there, and sometimes Sergeant Ramos, that, I know you guys are engaged and you want to make sure that you want to have your memory clear, and because there might be some thoughts that come back when you have time to reflect, and you never know. But you never know how things. So where are you gonna go? And they asked one of my teammates, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to frickin' do this and spend time with family." Oh, that's great. You spend time with family and have a good time, and rebond and rekindle the relationships. And another friend, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" Just hang out here in the area and blah blah. Yeah, that's great. You're gonna go fishing. That's nice. That's awesome. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there fucking looking, and I literally was just finished texting my brother, and I'm like, I'm going to Vegas. Bro, the jaw dropped. Okay. Well, okay. Do you have family in Vegas? And I didn't want to lie. I mean, shit. I was like, yeah, exactly. You could go rub a bake.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to lie. So I'm like, I don't have family in Vegas. As a matter of fact, it's actually made up with some of the rituals that we usually have in the families. Like during the summertime, we go back and just make sure you understand excess, and if you don't want to go, and then that's fine, and just make sure that you remember when you're dealing with civilians, especially in an area where there's large crowds in Vegas, you just have to take a step back and understand they're not like you. I'm like, okay, cool. So
leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I want to get out of here. All you had to do is copy and paste your SF-86 and update places of residence. Cheetahs? No, I did not go to. It was not Cheetahs. There was a place. Can we talk about Gentleman's Club? Are we gonna get like zucked or something like that?
I heard that's a great club to go visit.
Cheetahs? No, I went in Vegas. It was the Palomino, old school Vegas. The Palomino.
Oh, okay.
Woo, man, the Palomino. God, Palomino. No, Jaguars. I was thinking was at Fort Bliss.
Oh, I got that down the street from here.
Jaguar. You got Jaguars? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I gotta stop. We're gonna take a break.
About 5 blocks away.
5 blocks away? You live 5 blocks away from a fucking Cheetahs? Are you shitting me? Oh, man. All right. Well, we're gonna have to compare notes. We're gonna have to compare notes with Ice and Shipwreck to see what gentlemen's clubs that frequenting of soldiers. Cheetahs is on point, man. Porkies, nah, man. Well, Jaguars. The Palomino is an old school Vegas strip club, and whoo, buddy, it is, whoo, man. Anyways, We'll take a break right quick, and we'll be right back. Smoke them if you got them. Refill your glasses, go hit the head or hit the latrine, and we'll be right back. Shouts.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Nothing feels the same. Let it all be
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shot.
One more break session here. What was that? Did anyone else watch the comments disappear? What are you talking about? Ain't no comments disappearing. We up. We open. We open. So, all right. So here's another thing that came across the TL right before I came on the show, and I kind of like have people like arguing in the back in the comments back and forth about this. What do I think about the Royals? I don't give a fuck. Anyways, did you see that shit? Everyone's making a big deal about Harry and Meghan Markle, and like we're not surprised that a fucking extremely white family like the Royals were not going to accept a woman of color in their fucking family. What'd you expect? Anyways, there's no way that we're gonna fucking do that. That's right. Life is temporary, and Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. That's right. For the children. Wu-Tang and Wu-Tang for the people. Anyways, this came across the news desk immediately, and of course, I reacted, and no big deal. But now, classified documents have been found from Biden's time as vice president, discovered in private office. Oh no!
No way.
No! Oh no! Clutched in pearls. Several classified documents from the president's time as vice president were discovered in a private office. Discovered, of course. It was discovered. I'm sorry. I'm reading what the news. This is coming from. You guys gonna laugh when I say who the source is? CNN. This is CNN. This is
Must
CNN.
be true.
It must be true, right? If it's coming from CNN.
Yep.
Biden lawyers say that they've government materials in November while closing out the D.C.-based office. Wait, in November? In November!
Aren't they closing it?
There's a closing. Yeah, but to say the Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement that Biden used as part of his relationship with the University of Pennsylvania and was an honorary professor there from 2017 to 2019. And fewer than a dozen classified documents were found in Biden's office. Another source told CNN. Everyone's like stooling on the fucking president. CNN.
Are they going to kick any doors in?
I was about to say, man. People are telling me that this is not. I see people on Twitter, social, Instagram, on Facebook. I see the interactions from different pundits saying this is not the same thing as the Trump documents found in Mar-a-Lago. Is it or is it not? Is it? What do you mean? Is it the parallels to what? If classified documents were found outside an area to store classified material, then guess what? It's the same fucking thing. Now, of course, after turning in the paperwork or saying, have you reported it and all this other stuff, you don't oops that shit, right?
Yeah, got to be stored a certain way and all that good stuff.
Right. You don't. Classified documents is classified documents.
Was he authorized to have those documents?
It doesn't matter. It's just the fact that there were classified documents outside a secured area in an office.
Well, yeah, but...
And everyone's like, well, because of Trump. That's different. One, it was the vice president. He wasn't in charge. He wasn't the man. D. Treasy was the president. So fucking is the president when he took the document. Was the president and all that.
OPSEC.
Yeah, OPSEC. Yeah, exactly. I saw that. So, of course, Richard Sauber, a special counsel to President Biden, said in a statement, the White House is cooperating with the National Archives and Department of Justice regarding the discovery of what to be an Obama-Biden administration records, to include a small number of documents with classified markings. The documents were discovered in the president's personal attorneys were packing files housed in a locked closet to prepare to vacate office space for the Penn Biden Center in Washington, D.C.
Man, that must have been one good closet.
I'm about to say, right?
That's secured.
Unsecured closet. What kind of closet is that? The president periodically used this space from mid-2017 till the start of the 2020 campaign. On the day of this discovery, on November 2nd, 2022, the White House Counsel Office notified the National Archives, and the archives took the possession of the materials the following morning. So why wasn't that shit released at the same time? Because when Trump had documents released, everybody had a 5-case, 5-alarm fire briefing to include intel people and people who weren't intel, who haven't touched classified documents in forever, were saying, you got Zuck, really? You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful there, Heath. The Zuck algorithms don't like it when you talk about Biden. Oh, no, okay, it was violence. Okay, I used a hammer. Oh, you said use a hammer, but you said, and you got zucked. Okay. All right. That sucks. All right. Gotta be careful what you type. Everyone says that we deleted a lot of comments and stuff like that. Sometimes it's auto zuck.
It's auto zuck.
Auto zuck a lot. I know a lot of us here. We've gotten, if you listen to one of our chats or check out our chats, we always complain about that. Everybody at WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio always have our comments zucked or something like that because somebody will put in there. So discovery of these documents was made by the president's attorneys. The documents are not subject to any previous request or inquiry of the archives. Since that discovery, the president's personal attorneys have cooperated with the archives and the Department of Justice and process to ensure that any Obama-Biden administration records are appropriately in possession of the archives.
I wonder what subject the documents were.
I don't know. At a summit in Mexico City on Monday evening, Biden ignored shouted questions from reporters about the classified documents. A senior minister. Could you imagine yelling at we're yelling at the president or any president? You know what I mean? Even when you see, at least when you yell at when you yell at this president, all he does is just walk away and shit, and people have to guide him to a door. The old president, if you said, "Hey, what about this?" he got mad because he didn't want to get punked, so he would turn around and he would have turned around. If Trump was asked the same questions, he would have turned around and started arguing and sparring with the journalists. So, the discovery of the military materials. Now, mind you, this is CNN reporting this. I had to re-verify that the source was CNN. This is CNN.
You had to fact check CNN.
I had to fact check CNN, bro. I was like, wait a minute. Are they really talking about Biden? They're squeaky clean. Anything about the Clintons and the Bidens, they never, unless it's good shit. Like, I don't know. They talk about the jobs being increased, and it's like, no, you didn't fucking increase jobs. You basically, the jobs that were killed, that were silenced, that weren't able to be done, are now being able to do again. That's not called job growth. President Biden has been very critical of President Trump mistakenly taking classified documents to the residence or wherever it seemed. Now it seems he may have done the same. And this is GOP Representative James Comer of Kentucky. You're going to get your National Defense Silver ribbon tattooed on your dick, huh? Okay. All right. That was a surprise there, Matt. Thank you for providing that information to the WTF Nation, and I'm sure we needed to hear that. So Comer also pointed out the National Archives fall under his committee's jurisdiction for oversight, but when they were a minority, they sent NARA questions related to Trump, now referred Republicans to the Justice Department. Wait a minute, see? Now look. I can't stand either of them. So if they both had classified material that was outside their area and they were responsible for it, slam them. Slam them. Fuck it. Slam them. Get him. Get him.
Treat it equal.
Yeah, treat it equal. If you're going to sit there, and I'll be honest with you, every shit post, every fucking comment or memes that are talked about this right here, deserved. Because everyone raised a hell of a shit, and everyone went nuts when Trump got his shit caught. So this one got caught too. So dime him out. An actual ribbon size or full sleeve? Ugh.
Color or no color?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think that it should be investigated. I'll tell you what, you put the same amount of investigation effort into the Biden documents as much as you do the Trump documents, and I'll be happy. There you go. Don't worry about it. And we're
Treated equal.
Treated equal. Treated equal. No issue, no beef. So I guess this game, I got the sports bar in the chats right now. I guess this game is going pretty bad. I guess there's like a slaughter going on. What's going on with this game? What's going on with this game right now? The NCAA football game right now. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? TCU at Georgia right now is happening live. I'll see what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's Monday Night Football. Forgot.
It's Monday Night Football and college football's tonight. It was TCU against the Georgia Bulldogs.
You watch college ball?
Depends. Wait, everyone, so I can throw in the comments.
Depends on what buddy's coming over to drink what.
Yeah, exactly. GA is killing him, huh? Okay, well, there you go. I'm looking at the screen, looking to see what everyone's talking about. Everyone's like, please stop. Everyone stop the game. Throw the towel. Throw the towel. Second half, I guess, right now. Currently, it's I'm looking at the halftime score, and it's 38 Georgia to TCU 7. There you go.
38-7.
Yeah, dude.
That's not no game.
No, but you know, I will say this, I like watching college football because of the zest. I don't know, it seems to be more frenzy. The players seem more hungry about it. So and I just think that it's I don't know, it's like a freaking, I don't know, there's more to it. I don't know. It just seems like it's almost like watching heavyweight boxing as opposed to featherweight or bantamweight or lightweight boxing. You know what I mean? Then you're like, oh shit, you see the difference in how a fighter, you know, come on, man. You've watched box. I mean, come on. They put the box. Spiciness, exactly. A lot of spice. Hey, so did you check out the sports bar last night?
Unfortunately, I have to say, no, I did not listen to it.
Unfortunately, you were not a team player. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I normally watch football and stuff like that during Sunday nights, and I have a screen, and I watch on my TV. I'm watching it, and I'm drinking some beer and eating some wings. And this was the first time I've watched a sports show from WTF Nation Radio without watching anything on TV, and was listening to King, our man King Smith, our new host. He is the anchor for the Sports Bar on Sundays at 2000 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He knocked it out of the fucking park, man.
Congratulations.
That was some good shit. I was like, holy crap. How about the Raiders? Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, what about the Raiders? Pooks, I don't even want to talk. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's Raiders. Raiders. What about the Raiders? Yeah. What about the Raiders? King did an outstanding job, I think, for his very first show on the big screen there. He did pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, when you're about ready to pop on a site that's got a followership of almost 2 million, maybe 2 million over on different platforms at the same time, and he handled it like a pro. So again, shout out to King Smith, our newest host for the Sports Bar on Sundays. Now, he brought up a question about players in college getting paid and getting endorsements for the use of their likeness in NCAA sports. I think they should. I think they should get paid. And the reason why I think they should get paid is because it's their likeness is getting the school paid. It's getting the school. It's almost like they're using their likeness for the school. So I think, and there was some good comments in there. I mean, like I said, he had a pretty engaging conversation. But to
Isn't that what scholarships are for, though?
The scholarship, what about it? No, but they're not getting paid. But to piggyback what King said, there you go, Josiah. I said it. Piggyback of caveat.
You had air quotes.
Yeah. No, the thing is that if you're using my likeness to prop up your profit as a college, as a university, and showing off and all that, and you're putting your name on there, bam, dude, Pam.
Nah.
Pam, why not?
They're getting tuition, they're getting room and board. They're
You don't
getting
know,
sports
but you don't.
and they're getting the fame to pop out to all the scouters for
But
pro
you don't
ball.
know that. You don't know that. You know how many? Do you know what the percentage is for some of these guys that play for these games, that play football, that actually get picked up for the NFL? I mean, the percentage is pretty small. So I think they should get paid. I mean, it's okay. You can disagree with me, but I think you should get paid. I think you should get paid. I think if you are using my likeness and I'm playing football, then there you go. Everyone's saying that the NFL is scripted. Wow, really? Is it?
What?
Is it like it's
No
like
way.
wrestling? You think the NFL is scripted?
No. I don't think so.
Well, I just thought.
Unless it's changed.
Well, I just saying, if you're taking my picture and I'm wearing your uniform and it's my likeness and I'm doing good for you as a school and I'm getting you that raise up, everyone talks about whatever school that it is. Oh, did you see so and so? He plays for this school and he plays for that school. It happens all the time. A lot of Florida teams are like that too. They'll have somebody right there. The same thing with Texas Tech with Patrick Mahomes, and they should have paid him too.
Which drives more scouting to get on a pro team?
How does that? But there's nothing wrong with them getting compensated for using their likeness, though. That's what I'm saying. That's like using, freaking your likeness. Somebody uses Shipwreck's likeness. Say you're going to a school. Say you're doing something like that, and somebody uses your likeness and is profiting off your likeness. Would you want some of that paper? You'd want that cash too, right?
Am I getting room and board?
But you don't know. They're not getting room. But you don't know that. Some of that room and board stuff, they have to get jobs. They have to pay for their own room and board. I don't know how the scholarship system works for players to get picked up. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's different levels though to it. But I think you get paid. I'm not talking about paying them millions and shit, but at least a hefty cash, whatever. It's almost like a recruiting thing. It's almost like how the Army fucks up recruiting when they should have individuals who would get paid to do it more. Like recruiters, recruiters should get paid a whole hell of a lot more. But if you're using my likeness for an Army thing, you should get a bonus. Like if you get selected to be the face of the Army or something like that, you should get a bonus. You should get like a year stipend.
Okay, so I'm gonna go college, get on the play ball, get my name out there, and get you to give me money, right?
Right.
And I'm going to forget about my education because I'm going to make more money now.
You don't know that's not the case. That's not the case because these guys have to have their grades maintained. They have to maintain a specific GPA to keep playing.
But I'm going to focus more on the sport so I can get my money.
Well, you just answered your own question. If you are focusing on the sport and you're making more money and you're winning games and your likeness is using, then pay them. You know what I'm saying? Then pay it. I don't understand how. I don't understand that these colleges make so much money. Like for instance, Nike, Under Armour, Reebok. They all use their college athletes' likeness for it. They should get paid. They should get paid. And I'm saying, I'm not talking about $1 million endorsements. I'm not talking about stuff like Michael Jordan got or LeBron James gets or any other pro player or a football player or NFL, NHL or NBA player or Major League Baseball player. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about at least give them a stipend, give them a fucking cash out. Hey, look, we're going to use your likeness for this year. Here's 80 grand. These schools already have made enough money to begin with.
If a private business is using their name, yeah, they should be confiscated for it. But if the school is, no.
Okay, well, no. I guess we just have to disagree then.
Yeah, we'll disagree.
We'll just have to.
If Nike's going to use their name or someone's going to use their name,
we'll just disagree. That's it. We'll just disagree. See, there you go. It's okay. We can disagree about something like that, but everybody knows that.
That's what's good about our show. We have different points of view.
Right. Exactly. It's exactly that. That's my point of view and your point of view, totally different, and we still are going to hang out and shoot the shit later. But yeah, I think that, and he brought up a good point. I think that that they should get paid. I mean, if you say they're not, then okay. But yeah, anyways, to go back to what I was saying, King Smith, man, kicking it. Knocking out it's so weird to have a show after another show. Like, it's like, oh shit, before we just had a weekend break. Now we have the Monday edition today. We have Pop Culture Warrior on Tuesdays. We have Sergeant's Time on Thursdays. We have Friday Night Freedom on Fridays. Saturdays is an off days. And then Sundays is the sports bar. Now, coming this Wednesday, man, you hear that?
Oh, it's getting better?
It's getting better. We have the Smoke Pit.
Ooh.
The Smoke Pit. Yeah. It's like...
We'll be lighting it up in there?
Well, but yeah, what do you mean? What? You need to grab me by the mouth and make this a little more exciting? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What does that mean, Cause?
I'm going to light up a cigarette.
You want to light up a cigarette?
Well, I'm in the smoke pit.
We're in the smoke pit. Wednesday. So we have different formats. Obviously, Monday is news, discussion, commentary, yada yada. We're just going across real quick, wave top over fucking comments and stuff that are opinion based, and then we have Pop Culture Warrior, where we interview the biggest names in Hollywood and also those in the veteran community who are in Hollywood. And I mean, name your Hollywood peeps. We've had them. I mean, we've had the T-1000, Robert Patrick from Terminator 2. We've had members of the MCU come on. We got a lot more.
Warehouse 13.
Yeah, Warehouse 13. Yeah, yes, sir, son. You see the shirt that I'm wearing? Warehouse Eddie McClintock. Yeah, baby. This is his second run commemorative shirt. Warehouse 13. Who else we had? I mean, we've had some pretty big. I mean, God, we got a lot of actors and actresses so much that the list is long. I think we're gonna have to have a recap of who we've had back on. Anyways, and then we have Thursday on Sergeant's Time. Thursday on Sergeant's Time is all the Army policy stuff that we discuss. Me and Spanky discuss and start talking about NCO shit, LPD type stuff, and general Army military news specific. And then Friday Night Freedom is Friday Night Freedom. Cos will go in depth with different articles and discuss the nuances of different topics. And hashtag Aloha Bobert for next Ice Wife. Oh. So the next show we're talking about is Wednesday, the Smoke Pit. So how we have the NCO, senior NCO discussion on Thursdays for Sergeant's Time, the Smoke Pit is the Joes, Buck Sarnes, squad leader, team leader level stuff. General, whatever you talk about at the Smoke Pit when you're hanging out the motor pole and you walk up, name it. Yeah, there's, again, each show has a specific format, and we do not command each other's show. The way that we work here, everyone has their own format to push. Smoke Pit's I think it's gonna be pretty good. This has been a while in the making, and Smoke Pit, man, same time. So we will have a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But wait, there's more. Saturday.
Oh, now.
Yeah, we're talking about having a show on Saturday too. God, it's gonna be fucking lit. 7 shows, 7 days a week. Can't wait. Listen in on Wednesday for a toilet flush. It's happening. Yeah. Whatever.
Toilet flush.
Yeah. Well, we used to have fans that used to call up and WTF Nation Radio.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, WTF Nation Radio on the air, and all of a sudden you hear a toilet in the background. Like, really, guys? So that's funny. I mean, it's funny, but anyways, yeah. So I'm excited, man. So the host of the Smoke Pit is Radar. Radar is going to be, and his co-host is going to be TZ. She is going to be hanging out. So yeah, we've had her in the waiting in the shadows, looking around, seeing what's going on, watching how we work, getting trained up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be. So yeah, we got King, we have myself and you. And King's got the coach. So when the coach can come in and call and shoot the breeze and hang out with him, he can. But it's like, so we're expanding. We're expanding. I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting.
Love it when the family grows.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. If a college can pay coaches millions, then I think commanders and CSMs should receive the same. Okay, come on, man. All right. Has there been times where you wonder, And I'm going to ask you a legit question. This is probably a sergeant's time thing, but I'll ask this question right now. Have you ever asked yourself, this is all I got to do in the Army? This is like, you ever ask yourself, you've done a job in the military, you've been in the military, and you sit back and you go, this is fucking...
I get paid to do this shit.
Exactly. It's either, and it depends. Either it's, I've said, I get paid to do this shit, and it's fucking fun.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And then there's times where, you know, you come on, you know it, you've done it. You've kind of shat a little bit. You skated by, didn't do much at work. And then you say at the end of the day, I can't believe I'm getting paid for this. I've done it. I'll admit it. I'm an E4 Mafia at heart. Am I saying that I've not done it before as a senior NCO? I've done it. Everybody's done it. Nobody can not you. If you look at me in the eye and say I've never done that, bullshit. Unless you're in a job that requires you to be, that your job is, you know, requiring you to be, you know, you have to do you got to do shit. You know what I mean? So you can't just like slack the fuck off. But there's been times.
Every job has time to slack off.
Yeah, but the military's different because everyone talks about, you know, it's like the military sucks in spurts, and then it's like easy in spurts, and then it's like really hard in spurts, and then it can be fucking physically demanding in spurts. So it's just like, you just can't believe I can't believe I get paid for this shit. I literally just went to come in today, did PT, just threw some weights around, had a meeting, shot the shit, updated a couple slides, and I just sat back and was looking at fucking Facebook for a little bit, and then I went home. Matter of fact, I went home early.
Tell you the truth, I feel that way at basic training.
You feel that way? Well, I mean, come on, you're different. You went to a different basic training than anybody else did, so.
They pay me to get there to yell at. I was laughing the whole time. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure you were, Air Force basic training, right?
Hey, maybe I've done both. You don't really
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying. But
systems are set up differently. I will say that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's been time when I'm talking about, that's why I laugh when I see some people who are like, oh man, this, you know, again, there's some, and it's what you put into it. So if there's some jobs that you did that you really put in the effort and you knocked it out of the park, and yeah, okay, cool. But man, there's been times where I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this shit. I don't fucking feel like doing this shit at all. And then I just walk to the sergeants and say, hey guys, just fucking zonk, but kind of keep it low on the zonk. And then everyone just disappears, and then nobody rats out. You have loyal soldiers that say, hey, you know, we got released early. No. We have soldiers just bug the fuck out when they're supposed to bug the fuck out.
No, he's in the office sending emails.
Yeah, he's in the office.
Automated email. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when you work on a division staff and you teach the battle captains how to send delayed emails to make it seem like you're to make their raiders know that they think they're working late and stuff like that.
That you're productive.
Yeah, that's what I do. I taught the battle captains. I'm not going to get in trouble because I'm not in the Army anymore, but I used to teach the battle captains at 1st Armored Division how to send delayed emails out on some of the products that they were working on. So that way, when they went home around, you know, fucking 1800 or something like that, there were still emails they were kicking out. Hey sir, while I'm doing this, blah 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 blah, and the bosses were getting these emails late at almost to like 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock at night, before the dark times, before the BlackBerry, and so hey, I'm knocking this out, sir. Just to let you know, blah 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 blah. I'm tired, blah blah blah. So. Anyone have any good CQ stories? The CSM's daughter got caught in the barracks on my shift. Really? Wow. There you go. So, anyways, let's close this out. Yeah, that was just my little. Why did I even talk about that story? Oh yeah, because of the smoke pit. This is like Joe shit. This is like squad leader, team leader shit. This is where the axe meets the stone, where the rubber meets the road. Where the chute meets the air. Where the wing ggets the lift. What other... whatever euphemism... Yeah, whatever euphemism you want to use. Wherever the axe meets the wood.
Axe meets the wood. I learned that one.
Well, I'm just saying, but it just like I said, I can't wait. I'm excited because it's a whole new show. We got vibrant hosts that are ready to go at it, and you already know Radar, and you already knew fucking. You guys are going to be talk to TZ, so and she's excited to join us. And so, like I said, I love it. I mean, last night, like I said, I was entertained. So again, that was King Smith's first show. So again, shout out and congrats to King Smith for his inaugural sports bar show. It's pretty cool to see him on there and shoot the shit. So anyways, don't forget, we are on all the socials once again. Name it. Shit. Twitter, Facebook. We're on 2 Facebook pages. We got WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and then of course WTF Nation Radio on YouTube and WTF Nation Radio on Twitch. If you go to WTFNationRadio.com during the Smoke Pit this Wednesday, I'm going to be in the Discord chat. We got a Discord up, and I'm going to be in there Discording, and so there might be some memes. There might be some video cams and stuff like that. You could set that up and shoot the shit while the show is going on. So it's, like I said, it's going to be kind of like the old chat like I used to be on the website, but this is Discord. So if you have a Discord account, you can get in there and shoot the shit. And Discord is a little bit more looser than Zuckerberg's, whatever. And then, so it'll be fun. So WTFNationRadio.com, go to the Discord little applet. And you go, OnlyFans. Oh no, I ain't got no OnlyFans. So
not yet.
What do you mean not yet? I don't have OnlyFans. Why you gotta drop dimes on me like that, bro? What's up with the hate?
You do, right?
No, I don't. What do you mean? I do, you do. No, I don't. Make sure you share, like, and follow. Make sure you pay attention. This Friday, I think we got John Barton from the Warfighter Group coming up on Friday the 13th. I think he's the only guest we got going on this week. And then we'll be good to go. If I do have an OnlyFans, Spanky is my OnlyFans manager. So thank you very much. Any inquiries, you just go ahead and hit her up. And she'll let you know what's going on and what subscription rates and what do you have to offer. She's my OnlyFans manager. But anyways, John Barton this week on Friday the 13th on Friday Night Freedom, he's going to be coming up and he's going to be talking about he's a freaking CEO and head brewmaster, and also does media stuff too. Does award-winning craft beer and all that. Operated by veterans dedicated to fighting the veteran unemployment. So be curious to see how that show goes. Yeah, everyone's like, not yet. Come on, stop it, man. Come on. OnlyFans will happen. You guys will know. You'll see it. I think Spanky already talked about the name of it. It's going to be, instead of like whatever the OnlyFans title is going to be, it's not going to be ice or cans. It's going to be like El Chorizo or something like that, or I don't know. Anyways, so
Latinx.
Dude, stop it. You and Coach, man, breaking my balls about this.
I so had to.
You like breaking my balls about that Latinx shit, man. Anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. Make sure you follow all of our socials. Again, 2 Facebook pages, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Don't forget to go to WTFNationRadio.com and then look at all the little social links right there to include the Discord. Muy caliente, exactly. El Chorizo on OnlyFans, muy caliente. But anyways, I'm your host. Don't forget to tune in Pop Culture Warrior tomorrow, and don't forget to tune in the Smoke Pit on Wednesday, Sergeant's Time on Thursday, and Friday Night Freedom on Friday the 13th. With that, you got anything for me, man?
Watch out for your documents.
Yeah, really, man. And make sure you I never forget taxation and stuff. Anyways, so y'all have a good night. See ya. Shots. Mwah.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio. The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Who's scared of horses? And 5 minutes later.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене бармале і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Руся в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Вашій силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами, ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.